BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for everything football. BetOnline has every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads to bet on during the games. You think you know your stuff? Well, get in on our $200,000 mega contest and pick 5 games against the spread every week for your chance at weekly prizes and a share of $200K. $200,000. It's ridiculous. When the game's over, head on over to our online casino and get in a game of blackjack or poker or unwind with one of our over 150 slot games. Head to the website today to get in the action. Bet online. The game starts here.
You got the Dynamite ratings and all that or no?
Yeah,
Can you
Dynamite.
put it up? I haven't seen it.
As a whole, the show did 329,000.
Well, that's probably because it was a different day and probably a lot of people didn't know
Yeah, but it's
about
still
it.
a go home for the pay-per-view, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
Can
good.
I just see
It's kind of
what
funny
the segments did?
Because the funny thing about this is that it was pretty steady throughout. I guess the only people that knew it was on are the ones that watched it, but they get the 450 for the lead. But I guess if they really actually opened up with 300,000. But all right. So this show is
So what was
easier.
just real quick, what was the overall rating, Joe?
What? I think it was 332. Let me see. I got to go back to. Come on.
Well, it's terrible. You know, the funniest thing about this is Dave always does this, right? The
Right.
discussion should be like everyone wants to talk. Okay, well, what is Dynamite doing wrong here? This is a terrible number for go home for the pay-per-view. The show wasn't good. But Dave is on there on all over the social media today, talk about how much money AEW is going to make next year, how they're going to be like the second most profitable company in the history of wrestling. It's like, dude, it's like, come on. It's like,
329. 329.
yeah.
Yeah, I did see that. Dave said that it would be more profitable in a year than WCW ever was, and all that.
That's absurd. Okay, because there's two completely different models of companies. AEW, Warner Brothers is giving rights fees to a company that's owned by Tony Khan. They're resting on their thing, right? WCW was a property that was owned by Turner, like it was part of Turner programming. It was just like you can't really. They didn't get rights fees, and like unless you talk about how much Turner made in ad dollars from airing Nitro, you don't really have a number of how profitable that company was, and it had to be super unbelievably profitable during like 95 through 99. So I can't. There's no way that if you adjust based on say 1990, 95 to 99 numbers compared to 2024 numbers, and on any planet, would anybody think that AEW is going to be more profitable than WCW was next year, drawing those houses with those rights fees? It's just not. I'm sorry. It's
I
like
saw someone ask that in the comments where he made that statement, and someone underneath was like, "Yo, are you factoring inflation in?" I don't think so.
No, of course, bro. He cheerleads for this team to try to put positive spins on everything they do. And,
Joe,
it's ridiculous.
I don't think it even has to do with inflation. That's the most, as much money he's gonna make, or if he makes more than WCW or not. That's the most unprofitable looking profitable company I've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. They're not drawing any people.
Bro, where are the metrics that they're making money besides TV rights?
Right.
Yeah,
right. Nothing.
Because
you've run companies before. It's like, hey, we want their deal is only a quarter of what WWE makes. Okay. Right. And bro, Tony won't reveal this number. How much equity does Warner Brothers Discovery have in the company? Because the TV rights are designed to give the company money to run television, to run the production of the shows and stuff. Like they want this show to look more professional. We have equity in it, so we're going to give them an increase in rights fees. Okay, and they only made they made about what say a little over.
I'm sorry, somebody was at my door.
Right, so they're making about what we said, about double of what they were making before, right?
Right.
But you look at the show, and it's like the production levels are far inferior to WWE, right? So theoretically, they kind of need it as much as WWE does to compete with WWE, but they're not getting it, right? But when Dave is trying to talk about how profitable, it's like, dude, where are their income streams coming from? Like, where is the income streams coming from? And he's just like puts these general numbers out. There's
the only place it seems like they're making money is on pay-per-views. They don't have house shows. Yeah. They're not making money at the TV tapings, right? So I think I don't know how much they make in merch and licensing and like that.
Yeah, I put this up, DI, because it basically says what you said here. It says AEW's new media rights deal with WBD evidently values Dynamite and Collision much closer to the value per viewer hour of WWE Monday Night Raw than of the NXT. So basically, in summation, that's what you're saying. They got paid based on, like you said here, value per viewer hour. If they're making, how much are they making less than WWE? You said it's less than half, right? So they have less than half the viewers the Raw has. So it kind of does measure correctly, like you're saying. If that's what WWE's worth for the numbers they were getting, then AEW in theory would be worth what they're getting too, because of the way you break down the viewer hours.
Interesting. All right. So let's go over the show.
And there will be, I'll send it to you. Well, Konnan gets it, but I'll send it to you guys anyway. Dave said there will be the detailed report on why they will be profitable. Will be in the Observer. So I'll send it over to you guys.
All right.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.